Rap Arena. As always, I'm joined by my co-host, Norbes at Street Stars. Norb on Twitter. Norb, what's cracking, man?
What's cracking, y'all? What's up, man? Battle Rap Arena. It's popping. That's what's popping right now.
Yeah, the show's getting bigger than we expected, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely popular. You know, the fans like it. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, for every bad feedback I get, I definitely get 6 great feedbacks. You know. So I mean, we got to be doing something right there.
No, I'm with that. I'm definitely with that.
All right, before we get our guest on the show, which is a big one, I just want to talk about this Tez video. If you haven't seen it, go to urltv.tv. We're definitely stepping the video game up, and that's all due because of Throwdown Digital. You can catch them at www.twitter.com/Throwdown Digital, Facebook.com/ Throwdown Digital. Norbes, what do you think about it? I mean, is it worth it? Is it worth for people to check out his images?
Yeah, man. We got busy on it, you know what I mean? Anything, as long as you support the show, we support you, man. So, I definitely
exactly.
With the dude.
Exactly. Now I want to send a shout out to him. Good looks on that. Check out the Tez interview, QP Clean. Got a lot of views on QP Clean. A lot of good feedback on QP Clean. I guess it's because of that fantastic battle that he had with Rosenberg, right?
Yeah, I was definitely impressed. Man, when I was there, it was really intense, and it really translated well to the camera, and, a lot of people... Did you expect this many views off of that battle? When it came up? Believe it or not, I know the talent-wise that people, I thought talent-wise they definitely deserve the views, and the PG is getting to such a level that you can't deny it anymore. People were like, oh, but it's PG. My dude, PG gets more views than anything else out there. So at the end of the day, people obviously respect the PG, and they're calling for the PG battles, and it's a good thing for the sport because it develops them for that main stage. So, I love it, and I want to thank the fans for tuning in to what we're doing.
Definitely. Thank you for tuning in to Proving Grounds. Thank you for tuning in to URL. And thank you for tuning in to the Battle Rap Arena show. 347-215-6721, 347-215-6721. Call in now. Our guest tonight will be Arsonal. Feel free to ask Norb a question or two. Please do not try to take it away from the Arsonal time. We have 5 more minutes with Norb, so if you have a question for him, call in now and ask him the question before we get Arsonal. I feel like guests get a little thrown off by that, Norbs, when we have them on and they call to talk to you.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm like, hey, man, I'm not here to talk. I'm here for Arsonal or, for the guests. But, it's cool, though. I like talking to the fans, so.
Yeah, definitely. Me and Norbs have been discussing where we might have just do a couple more shows. I got a couple of good feedbacks when it was just me and you, So we might do a couple more shows like that. I seen you on Twitter today. You're looking for a female MC to be here, huh?
Yeah, definitely switch it up a little bit, man. It is Breast Cancer Aware Month, so we got to show love to the ladies. You know what I mean?
What was the most response you got? What was the response to the most requested female?
Shuni the Rapper and Farrah Funeral. That's what I got the most.
Who was that?
Farrah Funeral and Shuni the Rapper.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, so I got to figure out who out of those 2 females, you know what I mean?
You know why you got that the most, right? Because we already had Duchess on, so they already seen that and they can't request her. I
mean, yeah, it is what it is, bro.
Trying to get, hey, I wouldn't mind getting Misfit here too, right?
Yeah, Misfit is cold, man. She's definitely one of our URL females, and she gets crazy. She definitely gets crazy.
All right, well, with 25 minutes left, can you get us the guest of the evening?
Yeah, sure. Get them all in there.
Arsonal the Rebel, battled Conceited, battled Pat Stay. Now he's going to battle Calico. He's been all over the place. He's the only battle rapper, in my opinion, to beat Hollow the Dawn. back in the Fight Club days. Him and Holla Holla had a great battle, just great battler all around. Real disrespectful when he got down to Canada. Can't wait to get him on the line. If you got any questions for Arsonal the Rebel, 347-215-6721. Again, 347-215-6721. Let's keep this show moving. I got a couple of questions that people want to ask me from Facebook, but I suggest that you call in and try to get your questions out there. If you do not make it on time, I will ask the questions for you. Do not worry, but try to call in, get your voice heard.
Again, shaking, man. I got the man of the hour, the rebel, Mr. MTV himself. Proud of you for that, my nigga. Arsonal,
I'm here. Man? What's happening, my nigga?
Arsonal the Rebel, what's going on? Welcome to the Battle Rap Arena, man. How's it going?
I'm all right. Everything good. How you?
Congratulations on the MTV.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. We out here working, man.
Man, the video was fire, man. Who was shorty in the video, dog? Like, man, who was that, dog? Like, shit.
Yeah, so her name Carter, man. She a model from out in Jersey or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can follow her on Twitter. I am Niche Love is her Twitter.
Or I'm definitely gonna follow her, man. Definitely gonna hit her DM box too. She's definitely
Okay, Arsonal, I want to get right into it. Calico, December 3rd in Detroit.
Yeah, you know.
What's going through your mind, man? Is it, do you mind the Detroit crowd?
Nah, I ain't worried about that, man. You know me. I'm anywhere, bro. If I ain't mind Philly, man, why am I Detroit? You know what I'm saying?
So have you started preparing for him? Do you already got bars ready? Can we expect, how many rounds we're expecting?
I'm always ready. And however many rounds, you know, I mean, it's scheduled to do 3, but, you know, it might be like a first-round knockout. You know how that goes.
Now, let me ask you a question. What problems do you think Calico is going to pose to, like, as opposed to any other battler that you faced? Because, you know, you went to Philly, you got crazy on Ines. And I seen it. I gave it to you. I thought you won. I think you battled what's the boy name in Canada? That was Pat Stay. Pat Stay.
Yeah.
You went to Cali. You battled everybody on day turf. So I believe you got the experience. What do you think Calico's going to bring to that table, and what do you think he's going to try to do?
I mean, honestly, I think he's going to try to be tough, man. Like, but you know, to each his own. None of that don't really faze me, man. As long as, you know, everybody keep it respectfully when it comes down to, you know what I mean, me being a man before anything, you know what I'm saying? You could disrespect me while you rapping, just as long as you keep it on a respect level when it's as of, you know what I mean, man-to-man respect. So, but I just think he's going to try to be a tough guy. He got the home crowd, so, you know, they're gonna soup him up. And right now, you know, he's like, you know what I mean, he's like one of the up and coming, I guess you could say, you know what I'm saying, everybody being as though, you know, his last battle coming off with Hoffa or whatever, you know, he everybody looking at him like he's up there somewhere where he's really not. Well, I don't think he really is.
What did you think of that battle? What did you think of that battle, Calico, Hoffa?
I mean, I gave it to Calico, but I actually watched it again today. And, I mean, Math wasn't really, you know what I mean, the stuff he was saying wasn't that bad, but I never did really think Math was all of that to me as a battle rapper. Like, I'd rather listen to his songs than battle rap. So, you know what I mean, I ain't got nothing against him. You know what I mean, he good people when I see him and all that, whatever, but I just never looked at him like as all of that as a battle rapper. Like, he don't have enough, to me, he don't have enough off. Like, he, you know what I'm saying, it's like he just be rapping. Like, he, you know what I mean, it's not enough aggression when he's doing it. It don't seem like that's what he really, like, he don't be seeming like he really passionate about that shit. Like, he just seem like he just doing it for the cake or whatever. And he ready to go to the studio right after the battle and go make a song or some shit.
All right, well, let's keep on battle rappers that are crowd favorites also. Hollow the Don. Everybody wants to know when that rematch is coming, if it's coming. I know you said on the Hitman Hollow battle.
That probably ain't gonna happen, man. I'm gonna keep it funky, man, because niggas they not trying to meet my requirements. I mean, you gotta understand when I battle Hollow, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna say exactly what we battled for, how much was on that table. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm not getting at least double that for a rematch, it's not going down. You know what I mean? And that's just real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I've seen you guys go back and forth on Twitter, and it was kind of looking like maybe it would have went somewhere. But let's talk about that. Let's talk about Hollow the Dawn, because you go from battling Hollow the Dawn, you're going to battle Calico. But you can battle a Past Fate. You could battle an Awkwards. There was even talks of an U-Immaculate battle going on. Do you think that you just are that chosen battler, one of the few that can battle in a King of the Dot, that can battle at a grind time, that can battle at a URL?
Yeah, that's what I do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know how to adjust. You know what I'm saying? I'm very, very different than everybody else, man. I know how to adjust. Like, you know what I'm saying? The URL crowd want this. You know what I mean? I'll bring them that. King of the Dot crowd want this. Lions then want this. Boy, you gotta get it. You gotta think. I did I'm battled in 7 different leagues. Like, I mean, a lot of people don't realize, but I battled in 7 different leagues. I mean, all of them wasn't as established as others, but I went from all right. First it was Lions, then with Lux. You know what I mean? I did the Hollywood, then the Tech 9. Then I did the Fight Club, which was Remy and Hollow. Then I did Grind Time. No, then I did Gladiators. I did Ice Joint, Gladiators against Rich Dollars. And then I did Grind Time, Aqua's Disaster, and Conceited. Then I did Snack. I did URL. Then I did King of the Dot. Then I did Silly, the Gunline Battleground. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not one of these battle rappers who just like, oh, nah, I'm not going to battle in this league, because I know my name, off my name alone, it can actually help a league establish themselves, because of, you know what I mean, the views I get and the fan base I got, and they're going to want to watch it because of the controversy and all of that come along with battling Arsonal. So I'm always open to...
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm always open to, you know what I mean, to fuck with new leagues, and as long as they meet the requirements that I want, we could get it going. And I always put that out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just going to say, I'm only going to battle on URL. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to say I'm only going to battle on Grind Time. I'm not going to do that, because at the end of the day, man, I'm a man, and I got to eat, and this is how I make, you know what I'm saying, this is what I do. This is how I live, you know what I mean, off music. Okay. So.
Okay, now you mentioned a key word in there, controversy, because there was a lot of controversy with the U and Pat State battle. When you just started rhyming, I mean, what happened there? Take us behind closed scenes, because we only seen what we've seen in the camera. You start rhyming, he walks away. I mean, is it just a simple
as as you like when the battle first come on, you can see after my first round, like we were scheduled to do unlimited. You know what I'm saying? When I went first. So after my first round, Pat told what's his name, Organic and Bishop Agante. He like no, we're not doing unlimited after the coin toss. And I'm like, I thought you said we was doing unlimited. He was like, nah, whatever. So I went. They stopped me at like maybe 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Right after they stopped me, and I just was like, you know what, go ahead, Joe. Then right before Pat started rapping, he was like, all right, we could do unlimited. So after my first round, that's why if you watch the tape, I'm like, but you just said we wasn't doing unlimited. Then I was like, you know what, just go ahead, bro. So he went. They stopped him, you know what I mean? Then the second round, they was like, I'm like, what are we doing? And they was like, unlimited. You know what I mean? Again, they stopped me, like, because I was going, you know what I'm saying? They just was like, I guess whenever they stopped me, they stopped me. But they stopped him too, but it was just the simple fact that they were saying they was going to let us do unlimited. And then after the rounds was over, it was only, like I said, it was only scheduled for 3, and the paperwork and the contract, everything is scheduled for 3 rounds. But if the crowd was, I'm telling you, like, sometimes some people might just be like, OT, but I mean everybody in the building. It was at least 700 in attendance or more, everybody in the building is screaming for OT. So I'm like, bro, we home. I mean, you home. You know what I'm saying? So this, I mean, if this what you do, you should have something on deck. Whether it's written, whether it's off the top, you should have something. You know what I mean? This is what we do. You always supposed to come prepared, just in case that type of situation come up. So, you know what I mean? They saying OT. He's sitting there saying, I'm not doing no OT, whatever. So I call him out. I called his bluff because I know that's the type of person he is. I'm like, yo, we're in Canada, but I can still expose him right now because I know for a fact if I start rapping, he's not going to go no more. Like, I didn't think he was going to walk away. I thought he was just going to stand there and look stupid. But once I started rapping, like, dang, he just walked away. Like,
all right, Norbes, go ahead for Arsonal the Rebel.
Now, let me ask you a question. Why do you think is it that fans kind of sometimes categorize you as the bad guy? It seems as if you embrace that role. Do you enjoy being the heel, or I mean, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's to me, I don't mind it because at the end of the day, it's more of a challenge because I feel like you gotta if you got the you know, they calling me the bad guy. That means I got a lot more to prove. I can't just go out there and say anything. Like Hollow the Don, which is the good guy. Hollow the Don could go out there and say anything he want to say, and he's going to get reaction, oohs and ahs, because he's the good guy. And he's, you know what I mean, a fan favorite. Opposed to me being a villain, that put me to the test. That make me sit there and be like, damn, I can't write this. I got to, you know what I'm saying? I have to come crazy, way harder than everybody else because everybody looking at me and want me to lose. So once I come and I get the people who want me to lose to be at the battle like, damn, he was going off. I can't even front. Then I already know. For my fans already going to appreciate it. But when the people who already don't like me and look at me as the bad guy came to the battle to see me lose, when I can impress them, that means I completed my mission and my goal. Because at the end of the day, all that did was put me to a test. And that's why I travel. That's why I don't care. I mean, I want to have a home game. You know what I'm saying? I had 12 battles, and I never battled in New Jersey once. So I want to have a home game. But if I tell people, just like I tell these people all the time, these battle leagues, if I have a home game, don't expect whoever I battle to win, like to even get an O or I. Because if you battle me and where I'm from, and I had 12 battles away, my people are going to give whoever I battle in North, they're going to give them a hell, bro. They're going to give them hell. They're going to get the worst treatment a battle rapper could get from when they first open their mouth to their last bar. I guarantee you it's going to be booze from and that's just what it's going to be because of how I was treated.
So who do you want to put through that torture? If you had to pick one opponent to go into the
T-Rex.
chase, you want T-Rex to get that.
T-Rex.
Now,
I want him to get that torture.
You and T-Rex, your situation is a little odd. It's a lot of he said, she said. I know T-Rex was saying the money was that you didn't have the bread for it, and
y'all saw the money though. That's the thing. Like the camera don't lie now. You know what I'm saying? Now you said me and T-Rex was he said, she said. He always says I didn't have the money, but there's video of me counting out this money in his name.
Yeah, I see that.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like the money. That's never a problem when you one of the, you know what I mean, top dogs in battle rap. That's how can you even style like that? Like, you know what I mean? Rex's whole situation is he uses his little situation with Webstar. I don't know if he got a situation with him, but he always tells me, I don't know if I'm going to be available for this date. I might be on the road with Web, or I might be here and I might be dope. That's always Rex's excuse. But he jump in front of the camera and tell y'all something totally different. Now, I speak to Rex. Rex, I don't want no beef with him or nothing like that. But Rex will tell the world something totally different when he get in front of the camera. The money's there. The money's been there. The money is still there for Rex, and he know that. Mm-hmm. So it's just Rex. It's on Rex whenever, you know what I'm saying, that's he know that. He knows that, but it is what it is.
Uses, you know, that as an excuse to Webstar situation, because he seems to have taken, since you called him out, he's taken about maybe 4 to 5 battles.
So, yeah, about that many.
So do you think he's using that as an excuse? Do you think he's scared to battle you? What do you think it is that he's like, he's avoiding stepping in the ring with you?
I'm not going to say he's scared. I just think he trying to prepare himself a lot more. You know how boxers do, how they train, and like he using all these other battles as training, like going to St. Louis to do a 1-round battle. You know what I'm saying? He using these guys to see, like, damn, maybe I'm not ready for this nigga yet, or maybe I should take 1 or 2 more battles before I battle this nigga. Because, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I speak to Rex. I spoke to him the other day after him and Ill battle, and he kept it real. He said, Ars, you know me, I'm a real nigga, I keep it real. The nigga Ill was saying some shit. I'm not going to say I beat him. I'm not going to say he won. But he was saying some shit. So I know right then and there, he know for a fact he ain't ready for me. Because, you know what I'm saying, if you saying that about Young Ill, come on, man. You know what I mean? You supposed to be like, Ars, I killed this nigga. Like, that's what I was expecting to hear.
So do you think, are you saying that because you don't think Young Ill is on your level, or?
Nah, I don't, you know what I'm saying, I don't hate on nobody hustle or they grind. Like, Ill is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ill is nice. But Rex is a veteran. Like, Rex is back in Mook and Lux and J Mills day. You know what I'm saying? Rex is supposed to be, if anybody is supposed to be a top dog, it's supposed to be Rex and Lux. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be them two. Rex shouldn't have a battle where it's a split decision or somebody saying, well, I don't know. Rex should be killing niggas. Rex been battle rapping for over 10 years. Battle rapping. No. You know what I'm saying? It's footage of Rex 10 years ago battling niggas. You will not see footage of me 10 years. The first battle I had was on 106 in Park, Freestyle Friday, and that was in 2004. You know what I'm saying? And that shit just happened. Like, you know what I mean? But I didn't really start battling on this type of level, 3 rounds, 3 minutes, till 2008 in April when I battled Hollywood. Like, that was the first battle that I ever had like that in my life. You know what I mean? Rex been having battles like that for 10 years now. You know what I'm saying?
Now, not to change the subject, but as obviously it seems like battle rap is in your blood, even through your music, and I think you make really good music, like that record you got out, I forgot what it's called, with the MTV, I peeped it, the shit is fire. Now, you recently got into it with a legendary MC who I think is one of the best, which is Joe Budden, and I'm not going to front. When I first heard Joey mention you, I'm not going to lie, I was like, man, I don't think Arsonal want them problems. But when I heard Spring Cleaning, I was like, man, this nigga is bad.
But see, that whole situation, man, I know him, man. I know him personally, and he ain't like it. He's not the man that everybody think he is, man. I don't want to. I'm not even going. You know what I'm saying? Get too deep into it. You know,
give us that. You gotta tell us.
Yeah, I mean, you know, shout out to him and whatever his endeavors is, man, in life. But you know, he's not who he's not. Joe Budden is not. You know what I'm saying? He's nice. He's a good ass rapper. That's all he is. Like, he's very good at rapping. The rest of that shit, bro, is bull. He don't have no street credibility in New Jersey. Not one, like, no nigga in New Jersey vouch for him. Nobody in the state of New Jersey will vouch for him as even having a pass to come to the hood, any hood. His hood, Jersey City. He can't even go through there and walk down the block, bro. It's not happening.
Okay, like, so can you tell us how that situation came about?
All that, what, me and Joe Budden situation?
Yes.
Yeah.
I saved his life one day, like for real. I saved his man's life. You know what I'm saying? We was shout out to my homeboy T-Bird and Dooley. You know what I mean? It's a group out of Irvington, New Jersey called Sky High. They some real niggas, like straight street niggas. Like that's what it is. Somehow, you know what I mean? Them and Joe Budden got into some type of altercation. But, you know what I mean, all I know is I think, you know what I'm saying, something real bad was going to happen to Joe. That's all I'm going to say, you know what I mean? And I was there when it was going to happen. And I diffused the whole situation and talked it out and this man stood right behind me. Joe Budden stood right behind me. We was at the strip club. Jersey Girls, and I went out here and diffused this whole situation because something real bad, if you know, something bad was going to happen to that man. And, you know what I'm saying, after that, you know what I mean, it was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was cool. Like, every time I see him, I always ran into him. His Ars, what's up, showing love, blah, blah, blah. If you look at my past blogs, even when I called Rex out in that blog, after I spelled his name out in the money and I went to the bar and we was drinking and shit, I shout Joe Budden out. I always used to shout him out, like on some Jersey shit. You know what I mean? Then, you know what I mean? I just started to notice, like, you know what I mean? Like niggas just like these niggas get on Twitter and they fraud and they be like, yeah, they this and they that and I seen a tweet that he put, like, he just put some shit like, yo, I'm just Jersey, like I'm this nigga, I'm what Jersey is, the definition, some shit. I forgot exactly what it was, but it was like I'm the definition of Jersey. And I seen one of my home.
Well, let me go back to that Twitter situation. Now, I actually followed some of the tweets that you guys were going, and when he was saying, when he basically referred to you, he was basically stating that you were angry because he didn't want to get on the song with you. That was what he was saying on Twitter, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to quote him, but
yeah, I'm about to get into all of that. This is where, like, this is when you don't have no defense, you got to say something. So that's what his defense is. Now, like I said, me and Joe was straight. Like, Joe fuck with my biological brother, like my real brother. He fucks with him heavy. Like, that's his man. You know what I'm saying? So my brother reached out to Joe a couple times to do some joint, you know what I mean, to do a joint with me. But Joe was always, before he got the Shady situation, he was like, yo, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, you know what I mean, blah, blah, blah. Just tell him, hold on, such and such, you know what I mean? So that was that, whatever. I'm like, all right, whatever. But, you know what I mean, that didn't have nothing to do with anything. Like, I sent Joe, like, Joe used to, you know what I mean, like I said, I sent him a DM before, a while ago. Like, Joe, what's up, yo? Is we going to get on this song or not? And he like, yo, bro, I'm not, you know what I'm saying, I got this situation going on, blah, 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 blah. So I guess, you know what I mean, once the whole situation came about and he said something about me and did the record, and I came back at him, then he gets on Twitter. He goes, and you know, all your tweets, everything from when you first go on Twitter is up there. So he went back, found the tweet when I tweeted him like, yo, are we going to do a song? And after I did the spring cleaning disc, he retweets that message, like trying to make it seem like I just sent it to him. You know what I'm saying? So people looking at it like, how Ars going to diss Joe? Now he asking him to get on the record with him. Like, he do clown shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me ask you this, though.
Shit he do.
Let me ask you this, though. Now that Buttons does have you know, he was big with the Pump It Up, and, you know, his album did fairly well. And now that he got the Shady situation, now that Slaughterhouse is signed to Shady, does it benefit your career to get mentioned by him?
No. Not at all. I mean, because he's still, like, not, I mean, he's 1/4 of a group that's really, you know what I'm saying? Now, he's not he's not the head guy, you know what I mean? He's not really, he's still not doing much, you know what I mean? He's still an underground person. He's not mainstream, like, at all. I mean, yeah, he's in the ciphers and everything every year, but he's not like, you know, he's not nobody to make my career or benefit me from saying my name. Now, if Shady said my name, yeah, that'll benefit my career. But Joe Budden saying my name is not doing that.
Okay, well, we're going to go a little over with Arsonal. Norbes, go on if you still want to continue on this Joe Budden situation.
I mean, he said he speaks about Joe. Shout out to Joe Budden. We don't got to keep tweeting about him. I really want to hear more about what you got. Like, you're actually, like I said before, Math was one of the first and the few to transition his music into the mainstream, and you're actually doing the exact same thing. So shout out to you. Now, with the MTV situation, how'd that come about? Like, how you making it happen? How you showing these battle rappers or these people that are trying to get to where you at? Show them, basically give us a story of how you got to where you at right now in terms of that.
I mean, I've been on a real strong grind. I got a closed circle. My team is strong, and we've been grinding. You know what I mean? Everybody, you know, is you know, it's who you know out here too, but it's also the work you put in. You know what I mean? And I'm not just everybody know me for the battle. I'm getting millions of views, but opposed to that, right after the battle, or right, you know what I mean, I'm in the studio. You know what I mean? That's what I do. Like, I've been rapping on wax way before I started battling. You know, I did that just to get that buzz up. Once I realized Lux had threw me in that ring, shout out to Lux, because that's the first person who actually got me in real battle. You know what I'm saying? But before that, you know, I was just from age, I'm 24 now. From age 14, I was in the studio, in real state-of-the-art studios, recording, writing songs. Like, that's what I've been doing. You know what I mean? That's what I came up off of. That's what I always did. So I just had the, you know what I mean, I had the ability to transition into a battle rapper. I'm not a battle rapper trying to transition into a musician. I'm a musician who transitioned into a battle rapper and got known, semi-famous off of battle rapping, because it's easier for people to, you know what I mean, get addicted to that than my music, because of the time and the music, you know, how times is now. Everybody want to see you dissing somebody. Everybody want to laugh. Everybody want to be like, ooh, they rather watch you up in a nigga face being disrespectful than go download your music for $9.99 on iTunes. Like, that's just the world we living in right now. So I'm going to give it to them. However I got to make it in the music, it's still music. Whether it's acapella or in a nigga face, it's still one of the elements of hip-hop. And so I know I just was like, I was put here to make it through hip-hop, through music. So whether I got to be a battle rapper right now, or whether I got to be an artist, whether I got to do harmony, sing, whatever it is I got to do, that's what I do. Like, I'm a versatile individual, and I do everything music-wise that I can possibly do. That a nigga that rap can do, I do it. Like, seriously.
Oh yeah, I actually want to get back into the battling real quick, because I want to touch on the Hitman Holla battle. You do not feel like you lost that battle, correct?
No, not at all.
Okay, is there any lines that you would not say if you had to do that battle again?
Not at all. Every line that I said, it was a reason I said it. It was concentrated on, like, and it took time to come up with everything and to format it the way I did. Not at all. I would not take not one line from that battle back. Not one.
Okay, who do you think is your biggest battle, and who do you think is your biggest victory?
My biggest battle was Conceited, obviously. You know what I mean? We had 4 million views in a total. You know what I'm saying? The biggest challenge, I would also, I think I would say Conceited, because I think the bars that he spit to me was harder, and they hit harder than the bars that Hitman spit. But I would say Hitman's energy, Hitman had the most energy of anybody, you know what I'm saying, that actually battled me, because they was, I mean, it seemed like he was on the same type of shit I was on. Like, he was fearless that battle. But his, like, lyrically, if you just sit there without a crowd, like I did the next battle, if you just sat there and just listened to Hitman's bars without the crowd oohing and eyeing, and you sat there and listened to my bars without oohing and eyeing, you would come out with it was saying Arsonal had more bars that hit harder than what Hitman was saying. Hitman had a nice little story, you know what I mean, in his second round, but his bars and the way he formats his bars, it's not just what you say in a battle. It's the way you say it. It's the build up. It's everything. You know, it's the climax. It's like a movie. You know what I'm saying? Beginning, middle, end. Everything has to be on point. You can't just say this and then you can't say something about killing the nigga, then jump into fucking his mother, then jump into him being locked. Like, it gotta be fluent. You gotta have everything. Gotta just flow into you. You know what I mean? It gotta be set up right. And the way he is, to me, he's sloppy. He just, you know, he got bars, but he just be going all over the place.
Oh, well, let's talk about Conceited for a second then, because, I mean, what would you say to people that say that you almost bullied him in that battle, like you bullied your way into a victory? Because, I mean, I think it was fairly, and I might be wrong, but it was fairly easy to see that Conceited was a little intimidated in the ring with you.
Yeah, that's it. But see, that's what you got to do. Like that's, I mean, I'm not gonna. If you want to say, people could say that. I would accept that because I did bully him. Like, because I already knew what type of, like, you know what I'm saying. I knew what type of shit he was on. And I mean, he's way smaller than me. I already like knew it. I got his heart. Like from me being when I saw him outside. You know, I traveled out there with about 10 people from Jersey with me. You know what I'm saying? We all my homies from Jersey came. So before the battle, we outside, and the whole time outside, I was just fucking with him. Like, you know what I mean? Intimidated him to get in his head and to fuck with him and to scare him. Like, you know what I mean? He see these niggas with me from the hood. Like, he's not, you know what I mean? He was scared. I knew that from before we got in the ring. So when I got in the ring, I was able to use that against him. Like, that's, you know, his first round, he did real good. Like, his first round, it seemed like he didn't even care. But after his first round, he started getting, like, it seemed like he really was, like, starting to think about it. Like, damn, I don't know what I'm going to do because these niggas is here and you know what I mean? It just seemed like he got scared.
Now, let me ask you a question. I always see you like, you do have this intimidation factor over a lot of the battlers. Can you see the fear in them? Can you when you battle these dudes, can you see their like how they're gonna react, or can you expect a lot of things just by looking at them? Like, you know what I mean?
Not really. You know what I'm saying? I only can say I saw like fear in 2 people, and that was Conceited and Fat State. Everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else, like Aquas, you know what I mean? He kept it up, you know, he did what he do. Hollow, I saw the fear in Hollow. Oh, man, I saw the fucking ghost come out of Hollow.
Wow.
Oh, I forgot about him. I saw his fucking soul jumped out, his eyes, bro.
Wow.
After that first round, he was, you know, you saw it too. You saw it too, Norbes. You saw that shit. He looked like he was about to cry and piss at the same time. Like, that was bad. But them 3, other than that's another battle where he said, she said. Listen, bro, it was a tournament. It's Fight Club. Mm-hmm. I was told that I was coming up there. I wasn't told who I was battling first. I was told it's a 4-man competition. It's going to be you, Arsonal. It's going to be Hollow the Don. It's going to be Hitman Holla, and it's going to be Young Ill. Now, Hitman, for some strange reason, like 2 weeks or a week in advance or something like that, he backed out. So they said it's going to be this nigga named Remy. All right. I know both of these niggas is from St. Louis. So, bro, I prepared for Hollow. I prepared for Remy. I prepared for Ill. I know it's 3 rounds. Or, I mean, yeah, what's 2 or 3? I know it's 3 rounds, 60 seconds apiece, bro. So I prepared for all 3 of these niggas. So when we get there, you know what I mean, they told me I was battling Ill first, and Hollow was battling Remy. This is what we was told, yes, when we get there. So we in our dressing rooms and shit, I heard them call Young Ill, so I was telling my niggas, like, all right, y'all ready? Like, then it was like, and Hollow the Don. So I'm like, oh, shit. All right, he battling Ill. Still in all, whether they switched them niggas, they switched my opponent just like they switched yours, my nigga. Hollow is running around, like I said, he the good guy. So he got people feeling like, how the fuck do I got anything to do with them switching opponents? Like, come on, this is Fight Club, bro. I only battled on Fight Club that one time. Like, that nigga executive Nick, I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can me, Arsonal, the battle rapper, have any control over who the hell they got you battling first? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Now, let me ask you a question.
They told you, huh?
The way you're explaining it, how would that even affect the battle? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I don't even understand.
I don't know, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I try to ask all these Hollow fans. Everybody be on Twitter like, you only beat them because they switched opponents last second. Bruh, I was supposed to battle Ill first, and he was supposed to battle Remy first. Okay, they switched Ill and Remy and made him battle Ill first and made me battle Remy first. We both beat them niggas. But if you knew all 4 of us was in this tournament, why wouldn't you have you know what I mean, your shit prepared for Arsonal, just in case you battle him first, second, or third. Why wouldn't you have bars prepared for Remy? Just, you know what I'm saying? That's what I did. I'm prepared, bro. I'm not going to come in no battle unprepared.
Okay, we touched on Hollow the Don. We touched on Joe Budden's situation. We touched on Hitman Holla. Your video is out on MTV. I do want to get this out of you because we did have Shotgun Suge. We did have Sue Surf. And, you know, their top 5 seems to be like Jersey people. Let's hear your top 5 active battle rappers.
My top 5?
Active battle rappers.
Well, I don't have no order. I mean, I don't put myself in, right?
Excluding you.
All right. Well, I would definitely say Surf. You know what I'm saying? Surf. Goods. Surf Goods. I would have to put my man Shotgun in there because Suge is just like a disrespect. I love the disrespect niggas just give out. Let me see. Surf Suge. I would say Hitman. I like Holla. Hollow the Don.
Okay, that's 5 right there.
He definitely in my top. And I want to say, I'm trying to think before I put somebody that I don't want to put in. But I'm just thinking Midwest, then I'm thinking Cali, then I'm thinking real fast.
Okay, we have Surf, Shotgun Suge, Hitman Holla, and Hollow the Don so far?
And Goods. Yeah, that's and Goods. That's 5. Yeah, that's it.
All right, that's your top 5 active battle rappers.
Tech 9 off. I'm offended by that, but it's all good.
Nah, Tech 9, I don't think, I mean, Tech is my man, but I don't, you know what I'm saying, he'll be number 6. He'll be 6 man off the bench.
Now, I want to ask you this question real quick because we only have 2 minutes and 50 seconds with you left. The Hollow the Don situation, I mean, I thought you guys were friends. I'm not sure because I did see the Head Ice video, you, Head Ice, and Hollow the Don blogging there, and I think it was about Averb, and you guys almost seemed like you guys were cool with each other, but then this Twitter situation came up with about the rematch, and you guys have been going back and forth ever since.
Man, don't ever let it fuck y'all up. Don't listen, man. Hollow is my man, bro. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, Hollow done been to Jersey with me. Hollow done been to my hood. You know what I'm saying? I done been to Hollow hood with him, in the studio with him, all that. Like, you know what I mean? But this is business. At the end of the day, this is business. If people want this rematch, this rematch is going to get $1 million, guaranteed. And me and Hitman did $1 million in 5 months. If me and Hollow do a rematch, I guarantee you less than 3 months we'll hit $1 million, bro. And I can guarantee you that. You know what I'm saying? So this is business, bro. Like I said, this is what we do. This is how I eat. I don't know about everybody else, but this how I eat, my nigga. So it's a business. I actually gave Hollow the opportunity too on Twitter. When I hit him, I said, you know what? Let's do it. Like I hit Smack. I said Beasley, Norbes, Smack. Norbes, you remember I said holla at me?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Hollow told me at that point, this was like a month ago. Hollow told me, you ain't even on my radar no more. That was his response to me saying, you know what? All these fans is asking for. That's how me and Hitman battled. Because I wasn't even going to battle Hitman no more. But everybody asked for it. So I said, you know what? I'm going to just do it. Because my fans wanted it. That's what they wanted. So I said, fuck it. And that's what everybody been bugging me about. So I came to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to set it up. Norbes is on the phone there. I ask him. He'll tell you. I hit him up about it.
You did.
Hollow told me I'm not on his radar no more. So I said, you know what? All right, don't ask me no more. Now don't ask me no more.
Okay, well,
I tried to get to him.
With 40 seconds left, where can we catch you? The name of your video? Where can we buy your CDs? All the good stuff.
All right, well, catch me. Just, go on MTVU.com, man. Go vote for the video. We getting ready, soon to be on Sucker Free Sundays. I got the video. Of course, I got the Apple, the video game out on the iPhone. I got the app Arsenal's Revenge. Go get that. You know what I'm saying? That's in the Apple App Store. Twitter, @Arsenal the Rebel. Facebook fan page /Arsonal the Rebel. I got like 45 videos on WorldStar. YouTube me. Google my mixtape, Rebel Music 4 just dropped. YouTube me. Google my mixtape, Rebel Music 4 just dropped. YouTube me. Google my mixtape, Rebel Music 4 just dropped.